Midnight found me on my knees again, with tears I couldn't hide. Every question left unanswered, every dream I set aside. I felt the weight of every silence, like you were far away. But still I whispered through the breaking, Lord, don't turn away.
I was barely holding on to hope, with trembling open hands. Didn't have the strength to worship, didn't even understand. But in the middle of my weakness, where my voice began to fall, you were leaning in from heaven, you were listening through it all.
Though my words were weak and scattered, and my faith was running dry, every tear became a language. Heaven heard my cry. Heaven heard my cry. Every tear I couldn't hide, every broken prayer I whispered in the middle of the night, when I thought that I was alone and my hope was almost gone. Heaven heard my cry, and you were there all along.
There were days I felt forgotten, like my name was never called. Walking through the valley low, with my back against the wall.
Tried to keep it all together, but I was falling deep inside, till your mercy came and found me, right where I chose to hide.
You saw the pain I never spoke, the wounds I kept concealed, every scar beneath the surface, every place I wouldn't heal. Still you reached into my darkness with a love I can't deny, and you answered every silence when heaven heard my cry.
Even when I couldn't pray, even when I couldn't try, all my groans became a language. Heaven heard my cry. Heaven heard my cry. Every tear I couldn't hide, every broken prayer I whispered in the middle of the night, when I thought that I was alone and my hope was almost gone. Heaven heard my cry, and you were there all along. You were there in the silence, you were there. Every tear, every plea, you were reaching out to me. Now I'm standing in the morning line, but I remember where I've been, how you met me in the shadows, and you pulled me out again. tear became a testimony. Every sorrow turned to song. Now I know you never left me. You were with me all along.
When I cried out in the darkness, you were closer than the air. When I thought my voice was fading, you were already there. You collect every tear I've cried. You hold them in your hands. Nothing ever goes unnoticed. You still hear and understand.
When I was broken,
you heard me.
when I was hurting,
You heard me.
when I was hurting,
You heard me.
even in whispers.
You heard me.
I didn't have
The words to say, but you still made a way. Every tear that fell from my eyes, you counted every single one. I wasn't strong, I was barely holding on, but you held me.
you held me. Heaven heard my cry. Every tear I couldn't hide. Every broken prayer I whispered in the middle of the night. When I thought that I was alone and my hope was almost gone, heaven heard my cry, and you were there all along.
You heard me,
You heard me.
even when I couldn't speak.
You heard me. You heard me.
When my heart was feeling weak.
You heard me. You heard me.
Feel the pain and through the fight.
You heard me. You heard me.
In the middle of the night.
Where your way straight.
Every tear I cried.
You were listening. From the There are days I feel invisible, like my voice is lost in the crowd, surrounded by so many faces. Yet my heart cries out so loud. I wonder if my prayers are rising or fading into the sky. If heaven hears my broken whispers or counts them as they pass by. I've walked through rooms where I was unnoticed, through seasons where I felt unseen, doing my best to stay faithful while life unfolded in between. I watched others move ahead of me while I waited, tried to stay strong, asking quietly in the silence, do I matter at all? Then truth came. softly, steady and clear.
not in thunder, not in flame, but in a promise my soul remembered, that heaven knows my name. Heaven knows my name, every tear, every prayer. When my heart feels forgotten, I remember heaven cares. Heaven knows my name, I am not lost in the crowd. I am seen, I am known by the one who formed the clouds. I remember stories written in scripture of a God who sees the small, a shepherd boy in the field, a woman crying in the hall. You saw Hagar in the wilderness when no one else remained. You called her by a promise, and you proved you knew her pain. You saw a woman at the well with questions in her eyes. You spoke of living water and rewrote her whole life. You noticed Zacchaeus in the tree when the crowd had blocked the view. And suddenly I realized, if you saw them, you see me too. Heaven knows my name, not just numbers, not just face. I'm not just another story lost in time and space. Heaven knows my name, written on your heart. Even before I took my first breath, you knew me from the start. When I measure my worth by approval, by the praise of human sight, I forget that affirmation was never meant to define my life. For the world can celebrate loudly, then forget you just as fast. But heaven's love is not temporary, it is faithful, sure and vast. You know my thoughts before I speak them. You know my doubts and hidden fears. You've counted every restless night and stored my unseen tears. There's no mask I need to wear with you, no image I must maintain. For even in my weakest moment, heaven still knows my name. Known before I knew you, loved before I believed, chosen when I was wandering, held when I was weak. Heaven knows my name, when my strength is gone, when my song feels empty and the night feels long. Heaven knows my name, when the world walks by, I lift my eyes and remember I am known on high. There are prayers I've prayed in secret, with no witness but my tears. Moments I held on to faith, while wrestling with my fears. I wondered if those quiet moments carried any weight at all. But you heard every whisper